not comment
Well, it's all timing. I mean, you obviously see that Facebook decided at what would be an appropriate time for them. Is it smart? How important is timing when it comes to these companies?
Well, I think the benefit now of secondary markets and liquidity, it's actually put a lot of control in the hands of the companies in Silicon Valley to decide when they want to go out and when it's appropriate. And, obviously coming from the Valley, I think that's a good thing, right? Whenever liquidity alone becomes the reason to go public, because being public has its whole set of burdens, and it's not something you start or jump into lightly. I think the fact that the secondary markets now exist for a lot of these companies to have, liquidity options at later points in their life cycle is actually a good thing, because then when people go out, they're going out for the right reasons, when they can really sustain it.
Is there another big Facebook out there? And, it doesn't take long for these things to explode by the very nature of social media. Do you get that feeling that at some point in the near future we're going to have another Facebook on our hands?
It's hard. I think companies like Google and Facebook, honestly, and Apple come along once a decade.
Okay.
But I do believe that there are going to be many winners in this trend.
Right.
And what we're starting to see is people are really taking advantage of the identity graph and the social graph of the internet to create these vertical taste graphs. And I think that's a very powerful trend.
Let's not ignore your company, Joyus, Joyus, and it melds online shopping with social media. What makes it different from, say, a gilt group?
Well, Joyus bets on one other fundamental thesis about the internet, which is that video and the boom in video is just beginning. That as bandwidth has increased and people like to share and consume content, the ability to consume video content will become an essential ingredient to every e-commerce site's success. And Joyus bets on that key trend, as well as social.
Thank you so much, Sukhinder Singh Cassidy, former Google president, but of course founder of Joyus. Thank you so much for being here.